I don't know who told you otherwise, but technical difficulties cannot stop the expert playlist. Okay? An excess of ginger ale drank out of anxiety cannot stop the expert playlist. No. I just had to fight this tower like a monster. And, you know, all things considered, it's really just motivation to, you know, finally get on the ball and just upgrade this beast already. This computer I'm currently using has been kicking it since I think about 2018, which is pretty darn good, you know, when you think about it. So, you know, listen, it's all good. Thank you for your service. You have done well. I appreciate you. With that having been said, welcome to the Expert Playlist. We are back. I'm going to run right into it without too much preamble because I lost a little bit of time, nay, a lot of time, to that series of cascading glitches that blew my computer up. But we're here now. Hope you're doing well. We're going to continue where we left off. For those of you that weren't here last time on Dragon Ball Z, someone turned into a bat. I fought a Skyrim dragon. There's nothing else you can tell me otherwise that'll make me think I did otherwise. And after having done so, I found out that my daughter, in the midst of being kidnapped, literally fell to pieces. And the only piece I have of her is her head. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. I only know how I do feel about that. So, with that having been said, let's get into this playthrough. Let's turn on this thing. My face. It's not ready. I don't even know. I don't know what. I'm sorry. Hi. I don't know. What is. Head. 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 You see this page? February 9th, noon, altar. Let me get my Ethan Winters bag. Hold on. Oh no, what's happened to me? Is that a lighting thing? Am I like entirely gray? Gosh, like disappearing? Wow. We don't like the gray at all here. Ah! Had me lit up for a second. Like, I'm just have to reconcile the fact that just people is glowing, you know. Or no, I think. Well, no, I feel like I'd have to be a solid color because this. Yeah, this background is just really white. Okay, I just saw myself vanishing. Unless this is Back to the Future and somebody's messing with the timeline, I shouldn't be. You know, this no. Anywho, my Ethan Winters bag. Wait. Excuse me. Rose's body is in these flasks. The fuck would do such a thing? I don't. His brain can't keep up with everything that's happening right now. The Duke did say there was a way to save her. It's hard to believe him, but the only thing I can do is ask the man that lives in the house with the red chimney. Fam. Didn't we go there last time? What you laughing at? Who asked you? I'm just gonna sit here and pretend that wasn't as meta as it seemed. Just gonna sit comfortably in the fact that we are not all savages, Okay? Like my man's over here. Look at you. Gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins. Just sitting there. Just sitting there. Look at his stomach. Anyway. I believe, yes, we have the key for this. Okay, so I found myself at a bit of an impasse. So, for the most part, hold on. Now that I'm no longer looking at a white page and they're disappearing into the night. Hold on, we gotta get some light over here because, you know, I don't want to get revitiligo. Like Uncle Ruckus, you know. Every year my skin gets darker and blacker. You know, it's a real thing. Don't knock it. I'm really over here disappearing though. I mean, if this continues, I mean, I like this, right? Like, I'm just visually distracting, just sitting here in the corner, just flickering like I am an old VHS tape. But, you know, if push comes to shove, if it is indeed a bad idea to have worn gray, well, you know, I'm just gonna have to take that L. I just thought it was cool because this is a Capcom shirt. We're playing Resident Evil. But the chroma key's like, nah, son. I'm sorry. My bad. Excuse me. Shoutouts to Amaranth. I think that's the first time I saw the Elgato green screen, so, you know. Shoutouts to the deployable green screen from the ground up. That's what's up. The coolest thing ever. My old green screen used to fold out like a pop-up tent to the point where it was so annoying to deploy and put down that I just kind of stuck it on my wall and let it sit there. A ghastly sight that I'm sure, you know, drastically reduced the amount of... Anyway, get a collapsible green screen. You'll be happy, you know. Yo, I don't even know why I'm sitting over here like I don't have an actual arsenal in a suitcase. Why are we scared right now? No. Walking in here, taking this thing. Look. I'm gonna look at him with my... Excuse me. My name's Lucian. Got a reputation to uphold. Can't be letting Underworld down. Why? Well, nobody's reading that anytime soon. This seems unthinkable. Why? Why am I surrounded by adorable effigies? Oh no. That's just fucked up. I mean, if you... It's bad enough that Ethan's already got to reconcile the fact that his daughter is literally in pieces. But then you gotta go and just... Like, why you gotta? Look at this. Head! Head. 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 That is a man's. And fuck. It's a woman's head. There you go. I'm mad that I just peeped that. Anybody else see that? It says, if injections are skipped for prolonged periods of time, the product will age rapidly. You don't say. That's an umbrella stamp, by the way. Specimen. Recently deceased? I love little details like this. Somewhere in the world, someone's not noticing this. That's why we're here. This is why we're here. To read the extremely high-res textures that actually say words. This thing says recently deceased. Procedure is untested and early subjects were destroyed too quickly to collect definitive data. I mean, this is a video game. You know, none of this is here by accident. This is a video game. Someone was told to write this. If I want to get, you want to get meta for a second, so that it's supposed to say this. This is lore. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing this on a 27-inch TV right now. This is like, I don't think we're reading that second part. Finna squint and lose an eyeball. Hold on. Maybe I can read that. Hold on. I'm about to lean in and get my read on. What did I say? Something. If. Oh wait, I can kind of read it. If this is frozen for prolonged periods of time, the something will age rapidly up to 154 faster than. Whoa. This thing has so many precautions. This is so fucked. Okay, so just to put this in perspective here, just to, you know, just to put this in full perspective for everyone involved, they took Ethan's daughter and dissected her body, preserving it in a series of jars in a heretofore untested and highly contentious procedure that has such a low rate of failure that they have been unable to this point. They have not been able to collect any data up until this point. This is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Ass. And all I got is the head. And then there's another thing on the side that, like in the fine print, that says if you have the specimen unfrozen for too long, the contents of the vial will age rapidly up to 150 times the normal rate. What? You know, the more I think about it, the more that sounds like mold shit. Like, you know how, like, Evelyn, you know, without her stabilizing compounds, Evelyn just aged out rapidly. I mean, Rose does have mold in her blood, right? She got the mold blood, doesn't she? The hell? What the hell is this? No. What is that? Anywho. Anyway, that's an interesting lore. It ties into way too many things for me to really discuss on any interesting level, but, you know, between the way Evelyn presents as a artificial being and the vaguely disguised.
What?
I know you are not. No. Lies. No.
Ethan, come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Mia? What's going on?
No. 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 I've played enough Silent Hill games to know where this is going. No. No, we're going to turn around and... Every time that happens in a game, you know, there were some games that were very careful enough to make a character put their hand up or, you know, do something to show that they're about to... But, you know, every time in a Resident Evil game when I do this and the door's locked, I just imagine the character just pressing their face against the gate, like... Oh, okay, I guess it's locked. Like, you don't have hands, fam? You know... I would say I've played enough Silent Hill games to know to not chase the specter of your dead wife. But we are dealing with Ethan Winters here. And if he hasn't already learned that that nothing good can come from chasing Mia Winters anywhere, what are we supposed to do with our boy? He just likes losing fingers. Whole limbs. Last time Ethan went looking for Mia and found her, he lost a whole hand.
Ethan, you have to fix her.
What the hell is this?
Mold, man. You got the mold hallucinations, fam. No, great. It's the house. It's the house settling noises.
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose. I don't want to be alone.
This can't be real.
It can't be. Mia actually sounds sympathetic. I do not like Mia Winters. I told you. My first playthrough in Resident Evil 7, I picked Zoe. I thought Mia was done for. I was like, man, this broad cut off my hand. She got the mold virus. She's done. The mold is in her uterus. I don't want to have kids with her. She got mold in her uterus. And then look what happened. The game got a sequel, and I had no choice in the matter. I had no agency. Ethan went and slept with her and made a mold baby that can be dissected into pieces. What is this? Often I forget that I'm playing a Resident Evil game. Just want to throw that out. And this is coming off of just having played through Resident Evil 3 about 5 times. This is so weird. Beneviento? 1987 to... Oh, man, that sucks. She was... Damn, dude. Freed from the binds of flesh, she now walks the valley of death. So you finna tell me that... You finna tell me that there's a 9-year-old... Where did her spirit go? Yeah, I mean, sure. So a 9-year-old is walking around in a doll's body? Is that what that small talking doll thing was? A 9-year-old? An actual 9-year-old? 1987 to 1996? Yeah. Damn, son, she was born a year after me. That's unfortunate.
Am I losing it?
She died the year Sonic 3 came out. She never got to experience the original soundtrack. And neither can you because of Sonic Origins being terrible.
What's going on?
What? Wait, I didn't think that was gonna work. I didn't think that was gonna work. Well, shit. I didn't even read that. What up, though, organic puzzling? No, I was genuinely being a jackass. I had no idea that. Oh, Madalena Beneviento. Maybe that's her name. I mean, the name on the grave ended with an A. It's a doll. I guarantee you, when I kill her, and let's come on, that's hardly a spoiler, right? I mean, come on. When we kill her, I get the head. I bet her name is Madalena Beneviento. Let's put some stake on that. But yeah, I just did that to be an asshole, and it actually worked. Wow. It does say give up your memories. I mean, that would have been the next logical step, right? We are in Silent Hill right now. I love this tone. This tone is like Silent Hill. Oh, it is Silent Hill. I'm telling you. Look at this. Look at it. Dead wife. Look. Forest. Fog. Graveyard. Church. Red door. These are all very common Silent Hill tropes and themes. And then you get in this place and look at this. It's all dirty and decrepit. Then the walls are made out of ick. I know a homage when I see it. Peter Fabiano. You can't get one over on me, okay? I've played survival horrors. I have the Silent Hill trilogy. I hate picking the wrong side. Even in real life, I hate it. I hate it. On the train, I hate it. Like I said, man, I know a homage when I see one. I mean, this is cool, you know, following the dead wife through the fog and everything, but... I'm just saying that's a desktop right there. It's really nice. You know, want me to get out of the way in case you want to screenshot it. You know, I'm just saying that's really nice. The waterfall, the water effects, the fog, the way it's situated just on the side of the cliff. You know, in a way that you have to come around and it's slowly like I love, you know, there's something about game design that I always love that's very deliberate as it relates to framing, and Resident Evil has really good, well, ever since they gave you full control of the camera, has been really good at framing. You know, like I remember in 4 seeing you see the clock tower and the bell before you even know its significance, but you see it, it's easily telegraphed, you see it as a central point, you know, that you have to reach, and you end up traversing the entire area up until that point through the paths and the shacks and but it made me realize back then, and I think this is what, 2003, 2004, it made me realize back then just how important framing is, especially when you don't have full control over what the player is able to see. You know, in a cutscene, you can show whatever you want. You can frame whatever you want. If this were a cutscene, they could just go, dun, 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 and, you know, tracking shot, establishing shot, dun dun, thunder, lightning, crackle. But in a game where you have full control of the camera, ensuring that the player is consistently aware of focal points, or that they feel exactly what you want them to feel. Like, I felt something coming around this corner and seeing this house here. And I know that's very intentional because of the way it's slowly revealed around the bend. It's built out that way on purpose. Another good example of that is in Resident Evil 3. Every time you enter the main town area, the area where you're reactivating the power to the railway, there are very specific shots and camera angles up until Nemesis rockets the head off of the top of the toy store. There are several scenes in the game that highlight the head, that just blatantly show the head on screen in some capacity, as if to say, look at this. This will be important later. And then Nemesis shoots it, and it rolls after you like an Indiana Jones boulder. But several times before that, you do reach a point where it's like, why does it keep showing me the head like this? And it's not something I don't think you notice until you play through the game a second time. And you're like, oh shit, they're really showing the head. Especially since you know to look at it. Rant over. Framing, though. I love great framing. Like, you see the way that worked? House Beneviento over here on the side of the cliff. Beautifully framed against this waterfall. Something's going down that waterfall. It's not going to be me either, okay? You know me, I gotta work these outdoors, Damn it! I mean, you people don't leave random doubloons or healing herbs just growing outside your house. What kind of rich hoity-toity people are you? I mean, this isn't exactly a 2-story ramshackle shack. It's House Beneviento. I had to follow my dead wife just to get here. Oh, great. This franchise and its history with mansions do not make any of this very encouraging in the slightest. At least I'm glad the location is open. I can just run out of the front door at any time. This game hits a very particular way being in first person. I know 7 was in first person because of the VR conceit. I don't know why this one is. Even though I don't mind it. And I think they've shown Ethan's face at this point. What the fuck? Oh, that's not a person. I think they've shown Ethan's face at this point, so the third-person camera that's coming along with the new DLC is a very exciting proposition. But it does beg the question, like, this game doesn't seem like it explicitly needs to be in first person. It works. It makes the perspective very claustrophobic at times, but it doesn't seem like a necessary part of the design the way Resident Evil 7's was. This seems like it's there just to carry on, the tradition. And because it worked so well before. Like, why not? There's definite advantages to playing in third person, especially when it comes to, like, I feel like they may have to overcompensate a little bit and make the Lycans more aggressive, because the third person camera is really going to take a lot of the wind out of their sails. Being able to constantly keep them in view while you physically can move around with Ethan is going to be very interesting. Also, Ethan blocks. The block mechanics are going to be very interesting to me. I wonder if they'd replace it with a dodge. Or if Rose will have a dodge. That's interesting. It's a little too quiet for me. I don't... I smell a setup. Oh. I searched this whole place? That was it? House Beneviento. Ah! Bro, y'all unironically hung this in the main hall. Y'all, without a shred of irony, hung this thing in the main hall like this like you don't look ridiculous right now. Like, I don't care if she walks the valley of death now, off the material plane in the body of a mannequin. She looks like a ventriloquist dummy with her mouth hanging open, and it looks goofy. It's like Ciri from The Witcher took up ventriloquism. No, not Ciri. Yennefer. Yennefer became a ventriloquist. You know what sucks? I can actually... These things creep me out. I can actually somewhat vouch for the, for all these weird-ass noises. I did grow up in a house... Excuse me. I did grow up in an apartment that was maybe 10 or so years older than before before me and my mother moved in when I was young. And it had a relatively old wooden floor. Like, I'm talking the kind of wooden floor that would randomly give you splinters. So we started walking around with slippers. And a really big wooden door that would swell in the summer and slam cleanly in the winter. And I can say with confidence that a lot of these really annoying crackling and all these crackling and popping sounds, that's a thing. It's really annoying. Maybe it's a little exaggerated in this game because it makes me feel silly. It makes me feel like I'm just sitting in a room while somebody on a stream deck with an old house soundboard is just hitting all of the weird sound effect buttons, but they are recognizable noises. Wood floors do make a lot of noise, and it's partially why I walk so lightly on my feet in the first place. Because when I was younger, I used to want to sneak around, get around my mom while she was sleeping, like Saturday mornings. I could watch TV or play Sonic. So you learn to walk really silently, which means you have to be really light on your feet to not make the floor creak. So the reason I can walk so lightly is because I got used to it. It's just trying to move across a wood floor without having to go, you know, have it groan audibly. Okay, so I just want to throw out there that part of what worries me about this is that, you know, we fought a lot of things up until this point. We fought werewolves. We fought vampire women. We have even fought a weird kind of not really zombie that wields a sword in a medieval dungeon. But what the hell is in here? What is in here? And why hasn't it attacked me yet? I'm losing my mind just trying to imagine. This is Silent Hill and I hate it. Bro, why are all these cupboards empty? Have y'all no respect? When is the thing that should be grabbing me gonna grab me already? I'm losing it. This place is too empty. There's no way this place is not habited. Or is uninhabited. Does not have habitation. Oh, great. Somebody's home movies. Can't wait. No, that's cool. Why not? I've never seen the movie Sinister. What could go wrong when using a haunted Super 8 player? I mean, really. Oh, great. A strip of the film is missing. I suspected as much. And truly, would it be Resident Evil if we didn't have, you know, at least one bizarre puzzle? Can I ask how people lived here? I feel like if I lived here and I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I would hold it. I feel like this is not a place I would want to walk through at night. What say you? It's her! I'm being bamboozled. What is that? Oh, it's Rose's legs. Wait a minute! This is really stupid, but I might be able to read the thing. Yeah. Oh, what a weak zoom. It still says if injections are skipped for prolonged periods of time. Yeah, if injections are skipped for prolonged periods of time, the product will age rapidly. Look at that. Hold on, I want to zoom into the side and see if it... No, I can't zoom into it. No, boo. That would have been so cool. There's no way. There's no way in hell they're letting me take it like this. I fucking knew it.
I've been waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
What?
Why you gotta be a pick-me daughter?
Wait, where's my gun?
Is that a wooden Mia? Bruv, is that a wooden... It's a wooden Mia. Huh? What?
That's a kid. Can you believe it? She's so energetic. It's crazy.
Is this a doll of Mia?
This is wild. I have no idea what that means. Can I examine the right eye? Okay, only the left eye, the shoulder, the foot. Oh, nope. Oh, there goes Nia's leg. We really got a whole project here on the table. I hope they weren't experimenting on her in here. What is this? But of course. Ethan, why are you so anxious? Why can I hide inside of a locker? Why is this a viable mechanic in this game? Will I need to hide inside of a locker at some point? Is that why I can do that? When will that come in handy? This is the only of the 2 rooms I can access that doesn't have everything found in it. Door's locked from the other side. I'm admittedly stumped. Mhm. There's nothing I have that can tell me the combination to that door, so booty. I guess I'll just go back the way I came, even though this seemed up until this point to be pretty linear. What is this? How the fuck? How do I keep ending back up in there? I don't understand this. This is so beyond me at this point. I don't know how to solve this puzzle. There are no clues. I am dying slowly on the inside. Playing with the faucets. F this game. Probably. Nope. 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 Taking a quick break. Nope. Now that we've made it through quite possibly the most obtuse puzzle to ever have puzzled. Thanks for that. That still doesn't really give me much. What am I supposed to do with this wedding ring? Exactly, there's no way. It's clearly a medallion or something. Ooh! 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 Okay, 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 wait. Okay, wait. So, that's the symbol that was on her eyeball. And that's the one that was underneath her arm. I think that was her eyeball. So what goes here? It looks exactly like Mia's wedding ring. How interesting. Can it be can it be examined? Let me get all up in that. Ooh, look at that. It's an actual diamond. I hate video games. Some weird artwork. Why is she preggers? Why is she pregnant though? Why does she need to be pregnant in this picture? Is that the Pied Piper? That's not good. What you doing in here? A memento of my time with Ethan, but this music box no longer plays.
Why is this here?
What? Wow. This puzzle is so bizarre. It's crazy. It's actually legitimately crazy. Wow. Indeed. I take it back. I don't like it anymore. Damn, son. Alright, well. Oh no, I blew it. Oops. I blew it twice. No. I do like this clever align the cracks conceit, though. Ah. I think I got it. Dang it. Booyaka. No! I think I know what it is. Boom. And then boom. Alright. Gotcha. You know, of all the things I expected to get out of that, you couldn't have told me I was going to get tweezers and had me believe you. But here we are. And here they are, so. Hey. Again, why? I don't like that that's a mechanic. Nah, why are there so many empty closets? There's absolutely no reason for them to stick an Ethan-sized closet in every corner of this place unless you're supposed to be hiding in them at some point. I'll put that shit on all of Eastern Europe, man. You got me fucked up. I'm just saying, bro. I'll put that shit on Umbrella Corp. I'll put that shit on Neo Umbrella, bro. I mean, that was worth a shot. Our happy family. Rose's best friend in the whole wide world. She really likes this fairy tale, the most important thing in the world to us, a wedding gift from Grandma. Proof of Ethan's everlasting love for me. Oh. Rose's best friend. Fairy tale, most important thing in the world. That's the one that's missing, right? Number 3. 4 is a wedding gift from Grandma, and that's cute. I mean, yeah, that's what it is, but what does it do, fam? Alright, let's see. Well, I don't really have anything for this projector right now, even though it's, you know, very nice to come back to this room. Hmm? Oh, but I can use the tweezers on the mouth. Yeah, pick whatever it is out of her mouth. Yeah, go figure. Oh, it's the film reel.
I can't do it, Ethan.
You mean the fact that you got mold in your uterus? You got mind-controlling mold in your uterine cavities, madam? Are you well? Not for nothing. If I felt like the previous section was a nod to Silent Hill, I honestly feel like this little section right here is a bit of a nod to PT. The way something subtle changes in this hallway every time you run toward it. The way that there are pictures midway down the hallway. A table at the end before the turning point, an L point at a window that leads into a foyer-like area with a door on the side. A door that, mind you, opened on its own when I came across it. Even this little section here feels like a subtle nod to PT. Just because of the way it's structured. Like, I would love to pick Peter Fabiano's brain about why some of these sections are designed in this way. And ask if he really did just layer a bunch of mini homages throughout the game. Oh wow, I really have to order these things based on the stupid descriptions. Okay. A lot of these puzzles are also straightforward, which I don't know. They're definitely not weird like the old ones. You know, all of these heart and club and spade keys and chess pieces and electrical rebalancing plugs and fuses, you know. Okay, Rose's best friend. Rose's best friend, fairy tale, most important thing in the world. Grandma, proof of Ethan's love. So, proof of Ethan's love. Rose's favorite story. No, that's proof of Ethan's love. That can be a wedding gift from Grandma. There we go. Right? Oh no, Rose's best friend, fairy tale. Best friend, fairy tale, Rose, music box, ring. Best friend, music box. Best friend, music box, Rose, fairy tale, wedding ring. What? That's not Rose's best friend in the whole wide world? Okay. The most important thing in the world to us, that has to be Rose. Oh. Why? Oh, that's why. I have the fairy tale, and I feel like I have the fairy tale and that mixed up. There we go. There you go. This also just reeks of Sinister. It's literally Sinister, guys. That was a whole ass Sinister tribute. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise. That was a whole Sinister tribute. Oh, thank you. I actually needed those. I'm really just sitting here waiting for the other shoe to drop when all these things come to life and start attacking me. Oh. I thought that was wood. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know those were. Moments later.
Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
I didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both
She got the mold, man.
much. I had to.
She got the mold.
I had to do it.
What did she have to do? Get mold in vitro? I'm telling you, man, whatever it is, it's mold. All roads lead back to the mold. All roads eventually lead back to the mold, my friends. Oh, we're back in here. Ugh, my favorite room. Stop doing weird shit. Oh no. Poor Rose. Was Mia there when they dissected her and turned her into a Mega Bloks character? Here's that hallway again. What happened the last time Ethan went into a basement on his own? Oh, great. It's the same place from the freaking video. Because it worked out so well for Ethan Hawke when he went for Bagul. So, of course, Ethan Winters. I mean, yeah. Silent Hill it all the way, Ethan. Jump into the first hole you see. Again, we've already got 3 fingers. Sky's the limit, really. Yeah. What? What? This actually sounds gross. I mean, babies crying isn't supposed to sound pleasant to you. It's supposed to either deter you or, you know, keep the parents from eating them. I told y'all this was PT. Oh, great. The doll is gone. This is like a weird Resident Evil version of...
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's like she's present for this dissection.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I feel like I'm getting the lore to Rose's dissection over here. Oh no. What? No. No, it's the umbilical. It's the child feeding tube. It's a lot of blood, isn't it? The fetus around there. Once again, this hallway has changed. And for the worst. Shoutouts to PT. Shoutouts to PT. Changing the game. Oh, what the fuck is that? What is it? No! No! Gotta rethink my life for a minute. Holy fuck. What? I told Ethan. I told him not to do this. What the hell was that? What was that? Fam, it was like, it was a fetus. It was an actual...
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Turn off your fucking flash. Oh my god, I knew it! When I said this. I said this. I said, why are these lockers Ethan-sized? I said, why can I hide inside of these and peer through the vents? I said, or at least insinuated. I may not have said that verbatim, but I definitely threw out there in the world that it was really weird that these lockers were Ethan-sized and that I would probably need to hide in. You know, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I'm legitimately terrified of a fetus monster. Bro, how does that thing work? Am I gonna have to go to the breaker box and turn the breaker on? With this thing following me? I'm completely unarmed. Mother's door. So for the record, if we're looking at this map properly, Listen, I don't know who lied to you, but this is absolutely a penguin. It's absolutely. I'm just not wearing my suit. That's all. I just took the suit off because, you know, it's summer. It's hot out there. It's, you know. Definitely a penguin, though. Definitely a penguin. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. If the people demand it so, there can be a penguin there, you know. I just didn't think you'd want to, that's all. Did you really? Well, that's awesome. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Sorry that I could not have met you under better circumstances. I'm running from a fetus. It's a fetus. It's a fetus with legs. It leaves horrific blood trails on the floor. Wherever it goes. Bro, I don't want to do this. Everybody plays the fool. Oh no. No. Don't tell me there isn't a way to sneak back over there. Like, can I do that through this hole in the wall? Is that possible? Can I just sneak over to the breaker box? Like, did I make it away from the fetus? Did the fetus leave? I'm so terrified. Bro, I don't want to deal with the fetus. You don't understand. There is a giant walking fetus. I was about to say with legs, but I feel like that's a given if it's a walking fetus. It may not be walking, though. It could just be dragging. Oh, are we done using the default penguin cam? Sorry. Why can't I move? I thought I broke it. Fam, a fetus really lives here, though. Relief of a child? No! No. No. No, I'm gonna have to go back into the fetus hallway. This game is Resident Evil 8 Village. It should say it on Twitch if you're looking on, if you're watching on Twitch, it should say what game I'm playing. This is Resident Evil Village. The 8th entry in the Resident Evil series. Yo, if this hallway gives birth again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, because ain't nowhere to hide up in here, son. I do like... No, I don't like it. As a matter of fact, I hate it. But this really does, in its own way, feel like an extended tribute to PT. I just gotta throw that out into the universe. This really does feel like a tribute to PT in its own right. Dude, something tells me that... I know I'm taking my time here, but I really want to feel this out. Because something tells me that... I don't know, man. Something tells me that I'm going to be running back in here. And I need to know where the exits are. Alkaloids of mountainous plants. Oh. Why? Why is my flashlight off all of a sudden? What are you doing? Turn that back up. Okay, so. Yeah, something tells me I'm going to have to run back in here. Maybe potentially duck into this hole. I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is what happens when you get caught by that thing, and I found out in just the worst way imaginable. Just truly, truly horrific. You know, I just want to know where my exits are. I don't want to panic and like run back into this room like a nut job. But yeah, how are you with your how are your survival horror chops? Do you play Resident Evil games? Because this right here is a doozy. Okay, we're not using the darkness of the hallway to make it give birth again. Oh shit. Did I skip the... No, I didn't. Okay. I mean, then you're a gamer. You just specialize in one game. Ain't no shame in it. The hell is that slapping noise? Never mind. Let's just save here before we have any further questions for Resident Evil. You know. Alright, so I'm gonna run over here into the medicine room. If I have to hide in the locker again from a giant fetus, I'm gonna scream. What is that noise? I'm gonna just hide in here again. Excuse me. I knew the minute that I jumped into this locker and Ethan started breathing heavy like we were in the middle of Clock Tower 3 that something was up, so. The fact that, you know, we then revealed that I had to run away from a giant baby monster. It's like... Pokemon? Pokemon the game or Pokemon the card game? Very relevant questions being asked here. Because I was a huge fan of the games, but I could never get into the card game. I tried to get into the TCG, but I did it more for the rarities and the you know, and the collectible aspect of it than actually playing the game with the cards. Like I had a holographic Pikachu and a Psyduck somewhere, and I also bought my share of goofy counterfeit and fake cards in Chinatown. Ah, capricious youth. I don't like that this room is called the mother room because I've already been ambushed by a giant fetus once. Mind you, I'm talking about Resident Evil. I know, I'm talking about Resident Evil. But that's really what happened. Nah, you didn't follow me from Pokemon. I've never played Pokemon on stream. Ever. Ever in life. I've actually never streamed a Nintendo game. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Nope. Not I. Sure it was me? Could have been something else. What was that all about? No, I'm not laughing because the mother room is literally the kitchen. What you mean? What you mean the mother room is literally the kitchen? I didn't make it that way, Capcom did. Well, if you say so. I haven't played through a Pokemon personally since Silver, so don't know what to tell you. And that was before streaming was even invented. You are shitting me. Once again, another of those moments where I'm forced to ask why. Why can I hide under the bed? Maybe because I'm cool. In some corner of the multiverse, I'm cool. I'm a cool human being, and that's why you followed me. Maybe it was Rayman. I used to stream a lot of Rayman a few years ago. That was like one of my favorite go-tos. I was actually thinking about streaming that again because I didn't do any of the... I mean, well, I completely blasted that game on the PS4 and got all of the et ceteras on... Nope. 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 Okay, anyway. If I open the door and there's a fetus on the other side, listen, I'm so paranoid about this. Why are the lights in the kitchen off? I hate this. Thank you, Watch. Ah! I fucking knew it! No, 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 no. Fam, no! So, I feel like I have two options here. I feel like it's potentially the right option, but it could also be the wrong option. I think there's an opportunity here for me to bolt out from under the bed and just run in the opposite direction and hope that by the time this thing gets here, I can make it inside the elevator and out. That's a thought in my head, because I feel like if I stay under this bed, it's gonna find me. The first thing I noticed when I crawled under the bed last time was that there was no blind spot behind me. No, you can't kill it. I have no weapons. No weapons. They took all my weapons. I can't kill it. It's run fromable. So that's what I'm thinking. Either I have to run now, or it's gonna find me under the bed, and I can run, jam the fuse in the wall, and take the elevator down, or you know, we stay here and we see if I get eaten alive by baby monsters. I don't know. What do you think? I wish I could eat it. It's too big, though. It's like, are we gonna get found under here? I feel like it's still there. Awesome. August 9th, 2015. That's a long time ago. I hope the last 7 years have treated you well. A lot has definitely changed here. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're relatively safe from baby monsters. I mean, that could have gone pear-shaped really fast. I mean, I even had this locker. I even had this locker here to hide. Like, I had the bed and I had this thing. It looks like that thing went straight up to the door and was like, hey. It didn't even think to look under the bed. Let's go. So I hope that's a successful hide, because I can't do that again. I don't know. This is my first time playing through this. So, you know, and that's the best thing about a horror game, right? The first time you play through it, when everything is new and fresh and you don't know what's up. Like, the first time I played through Resident Evil 3, unfortunately, I think you might have missed that about a week and a half ago. I played through Resident Evil 3. Man, was the paranoia high. Once we got into speedrun mode, you know, everything opens back up for you. You know where the stuff is. Nemesis isn't quite as foreboding, even though I found new ways to make Nemesis scary in subsequent playthroughs. Like going into the toy store while Nemesis is chasing you, and he will stand outside of the store and just look through the window like this until you come out. Little things like that. But, you know, most of the fright always leaves you upon subsequent playthroughs. It's just a side effect of, you know, good survival horroring. I'm so glad we ain't out in these streets giving birth in these hallways, you know. Giant baby closets and whatnot. Isn't there a save file in the next? Oh wow, that thing knocked over a whole table. Look at that. That thing wasn't even playing. Why would the... Love how it magically just starts counting as House Bienvenido proper. Okay, Benevenito. Okay, I think we got rid of it. I think the onus was just to hide from that beast for 2 cycles and then go about our lives like normal people. If not, however, and we do need to hide again, let me just retrace my steps because I don't trust that umbilical cord on the ground. We're gonna run into this door. Hold on. We're gonna run through this door, straight to the back and into this locker. Okay. There we go. Okay, so run through this door, straight to the back and into that locker. Just in case, because I don't trust this game. More and more, that just feels like an unnecessarily cruel and sick joke. You feel me? Please don't do it again. Oh, cool. You have a 180 button. I never tried that. I mean, y'all saw me turn around. You saw me turn around when that thing came up to me the first time. I said, no, no, you know. Don't make me run again, please. I saw that. It just saved. I saw that. What? What am I supposed to do? That's some gruesome shit, man. I know that's not it. I know that can't be it. I know that can't be it. In this room behind the fucking bookshelves so that Ethan turns his light off? Is that a legitimate hiding place? It's the only hiding place, to be frank. I mean, what do you do other than run in here, gamble, and hope that the baby doesn't find you in the corner when your flashlight goes off? That's the only thing I can think of. Like, the flashlight going off while you're in the corner. It doesn't even do that consistently or reliably. Like, being in this corner is not a guarantee that your flashlight's gonna go off. At least it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't happen right away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's too distinctive. It's gotta be a hiding place. Otherwise, I don't see how you're supposed to get out of this alive. I don't see how that's even possible. Because there is nothing. This is a big empty room. There's nothing between you and this baby thing. I told you. I told you about babies. That an ex terrified of children. Pretty sure this is the kind of thing she saw in her nightmares. Nope. Just run, dude. if it's more complicated than this, I don't know what to do. This is the worst game of hide and seek I think I've ever played. This is like paternal anxiety taken, you know, corporeal form. Is that thing still crawling around in there? When is that noise gonna leave? I think it's still out there. Now I really don't know. Later, dude. Now I really don't know what to do. Bro, that thing is living rent-free in here. Okay, so now that we've firmly established that that thing is walking around outside this room, I don't know how I'm supposed to get around it. Like, do I use the table? Do I use the table in this room to get around it somehow? Clearly, we have to establish some boundaries with my child. I mean, this kind of behavior isn't going to fly. No! This was quite possibly the most Silent Hill shit. This was the most Silent Hill thing I have ever experienced in a Resident Evil game. This is actually pretty inspired, if really campy. I really, this is, wow. This is pretty damn creative. I can take a small issue with how linear it is at times. Like, there isn't too much backtracking, and a lot of the environments are very straightforward, and, you know, they lead you from one point to another pretty neatly without much backtracking or, you know, puzzles breaking up the flow, but...
Don't leave.
This just gets stranger and stranger.
You're still alive, huh?
Yup.
Before my friends murder you! T'Chak, your life son of I.
Wait!
Try and find me.
I still don't have any guns. Oh my god. Is that it? How do you find her, so to speak? This is some weird, inspired shite. What up?
If Rose wasn't
Fucking monster.
It bleeds. You know, I was a black child. I grew up with the movie Tales from the Hood. Written and directed, well, at least by Rusty Cundiff. Brilliant man. I call him the Black Mel Brooks. I love him. All of his work. That having been said, the doll story is something that has stuck with every single person that has ever seen this movie. This encounter is like playing the doll story in Tales from the Hood. And we know what we would be calling them if they weren't all... I am so glad I don't have surround sound anymore. Even though this is overwhelming enough with headphones on! Dude! Okay, the longer you take to find her... Shit. If you take a long time to find her, you get your butt cut up. Which is really crazy to me, personally. Because I haven't used the first aid item in a very long time. Is there an audio cue that lets me know when I'm close to her? Oh god. There!
You do this to Rose too.
I mean, I ran from Rose, yo. I'll put that shit on my genetics. No, that was the first place I found her. I just want to throw it out there. This is wild creative. Playing hide and seek with a marionette, with a demonic marionette, was definitely not on my Oh shit. Oh no. 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 I can feel it. They're about to freak. They're about to freak the fuck out. I bet I was just about to find her, too. Ethan, I'm sorry. Yeah, I knew it. She was right there. I have no items. Not even healing items. Stab her! Is that a Plaga?
Stupid idiot! What are you doing to my cute
Is that
friend?
Plaga? Is that a Plaga parasite in her head? Let me find out it's Las Plaga.
It's over.
I feel like there was control and a Plagas parasite.
We'll make things right.
There had to have been some element of mind control. Maybe her mind was infected with a Plaga and they put it inside the doll. But
Get out of this place.
I'm sorry, that's a distinctive look as far as I'm concerned. That's a distinctive
So
look.
that's who was behind all this?
Got no strings, that's cute. Donna and Angie. Is Angie a key item? Oh, that's so mean. I get to sell her. I can sell poor Angie. Donna's creepy ass doll. It doesn't move anymore. I want to know what that was inside of the head. That's what I'm curious about. I'm curious about what was coming out of the head. Because I'm pretty sure that was a Plagas parasite. Shoutouts to this. As awesome as this is, challenge-wise, because it's so scripted, so cinematic, and so led, it's not like Resident Evil 3. Sequences like this are not going to hold up to subsequent playthroughs. They're going to be gamed a little bit, and even though there's an element of randomness to this whole thing here, the baby sequences are going to be a little bit less scary, definitely. And oh, I have all my weapons and shit back. Let's go. Yeah, but that was bizarre. That was really something. That was an interesting boss fight. Again, you know, we're bucking Resident Evil trends of just run around and shoot the big bullet sponge thing with 7 and 8, and I appreciate that approach because I don't think I've ever fought something like that looked like a dragon.
That makes 2.
She's got the legs! Right? Is that what we did? Got my daughter's legs. Gotta finish the specimen before it ages rapidly. See what this is? Recently deceased. I'm not getting over this. Recently deceased. Procedure is untested. And early subjects were destroyed too quickly to collect definitive data. My mother used to say, it was probably a holdover saying from a time before mine. My mom used to say, what did she say? She said people used to say, boy, look at them legs. Or, he said my grandfather used to say, if you see these legs in the dollar store window, you buy them. Shows you how turns of phrase evolve over the years. But yeah, apparently my grandfather said that. I'm gonna leave you with that, you know, some leg anecdotes while we walk around with Rosemary Winter's legs in our hands. Essentially, in our pockets, really. Rosemary Winters is with us at all times. In our hearts and in our pockets. I'm rolling through this cave. Ethan, can you turn your flashlight on? Yo, can we never do that again? No? It'll be a moment too soon? It'll be a cold day in hell before we do that again? That was beautiful. That was a psychological mindfuck from the heart of paternal anxiety. Every fear I've ever had towards parenting, parenthood, and being a father was just manifested in the form of a giant carnivorous baby monster. I love how House Benvenuto was a gradual descent into madness. From the minute you walk through the door, something's wrong. Something's wrong. You start seeing your dead wife, it's foggy, you start running down a hallway I love how the design of the area is just open enough and just closed enough that you end up repetitively running in circles and familiarizing yourself with the hallway in a weird way before shit starts to fall apart. Like I said, it gave me very intense PT vibes, having played PT and never beaten it. I know what it's like to walk down the same hallway over and over, and everything from the locked door, hell, even the fact that it was a giant, disgusting fetus that consumes you alive if it catches you. All of that. Again, I would love to pick Peter Fabiano's brain and just ask him, hey, guy, did you guys do like a little homage to PT in the little House Benvenuto section? I keep wanting to say Bienvenuto or, Bienvenido because it's in Spanish. What is it again? Beneviento. I tried. Oh, wait. I was gonna say, what if I put Angie there? But no. Wheel used for bringing up well buckets. Oh. Wait, is there? What's written on the back? Hush. Take care of our little Rose. About that, Mia. About that, Mia. I think we'll leave it there. Well, sure, I'm glad that worked out. Nothing like I am a man plagued with trust issues. You feel me? I just, Oh wow, is that an actual zombie? Wait, is that a zombie? Is that a zombie? Holy shit. Oh no, are they unkillable? Bro, are you unkillable? Okay, the answer to that's no. They're just really, really resilient. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just feel like I need to have my expectations measured, I'm not the kind of guy that would just walk into a crowd full of zombies, I feel like I wasted a considerable amount of bullets just trying to feel them out. Ooh, herbs. I like that the crafting menu takes precedent over finding static first aid kit. Like everything you, most of what you get, you end up crafting, which I appreciate. A lot of the stuff you don't end up finding. A lot of the weapons and health items you end up crafting, which honestly does feel more Resident Evil to me. Oh, I had landmines. Which honestly does feel more Resident Evil to me than, you know, it plays very well into the survival aspect to have a little crafting system dictate your item management to some degree. Oh, it's the grenade launcher I forgot to pick up. Wait, no, that's a shotgun. It's a tactical shotgun. Does it replace my old and busted shotgun for some new hotness? A powerful wide spraying. A powerful wide spraying pump action combat shotgun. Indeed. Well, let's use the old one until it runs out of bullets, and do our best not to reload it constantly, thereby keeping it in the inventory in perpetuity. That may have been a waste, but I'll never know. I don't question these things. And we got herbs and chem fluid on hand. Let's make one of those. Enough for a pipe bomb. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's make some shotgun ammo. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Gates we've never been through. Alright. Alright. Propaina? What in the effigy? Oh, no. Looks like there's a hole for something spherical. Yeah, well. Luthier's key. Huh. That's fascinating. Labyrinth puzzle. Well. I feel like we made some great progress tonight, to be honest. We got through House Benevenito. Okay, we got through House Benevenito. We really slapped that doll workshop for one. Okay. Found out in a weird, obtuse way a little bit of the secret behind what may or may not have happened to Rose and how much Mia had to do with it. There better be something good in here. Photo of a strange bird. Stranger things have been found in a bathroom. But I think that's where we're going to end tonight. This was fantastic. I think this is a good foot to go off of, too, what with the save point and us getting a good chunk of time out of it. Hope you enjoyed the thing. Thank you for watching. I will definitely be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. With far less fetuses, far less babies. Mind you, I ain't never scared. You know, I just know what side of the bread it's buttered on, and it'll be a while before I'm eaten by another giant, horrific fetus creature. So, thank you for helping me get through that and process that like normal human beings should. We should all process this. But there's actually some lore I might have slept on. It's a good thing I walk around while doing these outros. Hold on. What does this say? November 10th. Mistress Donna is now Mother Miranda's adopted daughter. In all my years, I've never been this overjoyed. Ever since childhood, she has always feared others due to the scar across her face. After her parents' death, she locked herself away and would only talk to Angie, the doll her father made her. I am forever thankful to Mother Miranda's infinite compassion. November 27th. Mistress Donna seems happy. It might be my imagination, but I feel like her doll Angie is even more lively than before. She came to me in the garden today and used Angie to talk with me. We had a mighty fine conversation. Something about receiving a gift of power from Mother? November 29th. Mistress Donna gave me yellow flowers and told me to plant them in the garden. I planted them in front of Miss Claudia's grave. I don't know if it was the scent of the flowers, but I felt lightheaded. Then, like a dream, I saw my departed wife. What? I mentioned this to Donna, and she seemed thrilled by it. She told me to go to the house tomorrow and see her. She said I could see my family once more. I'm not sure. I don't know. Sounds like he may have been the critical sacrifice that led to Angie gaining sentience, because whatever was in her head was actually alive. In any case, that concludes tonight's show. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Do follow the socials, including Instagram, to keep up to date with the stream and anything I'm about to do next. Until next time, etc., etc., I've been Lucian. This has been the Expert Playlist. No shortage of sensory overload houses in the mix. Until tomorrow, drink more water. Please do wash your hands. And, yas. Good night, everybody.